Hi, I'm Katie and welcome to SUGO Gaming Weekly News, where we bring you all the Korean gaming news straight from South Korea. We took a break last week due to illness, but we're back with news covering what we've missed, with pre-registrations from Kakao Games and new content in Bless and Black Desert. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the industry news from the Korean scene last week. We got big news from Line Games as the publishers held their Play Game Media Conference, announcing a huge slew of upcoming games for global release. And good news, they're not all on mobile. Play Games was held last Thursday, and to say it delivered us a lot to look forward to would be an understatement. Line went big, with announcement after announcement with their slate of upcoming titles. Among them was The Banshee, an online action RPG developed by local studio Pixel Cruise that's headed for Steam Early Access within the year. Another is Quantum Knights, a third-person online shooter aiming for a worldwide release in 2020 with cross-play support over PC, mobile, and console. Next up is Undecember, another cross-platform title, this time a hack-and-slash RPG from Needs Games scheduled for late 2021. And last but not least is a sequel to Netmarble's Crystal Hearts 2, Compass of Dimension, which is scheduled for 2022. That's a lot to keep up with, of course, but we'll do our best to keep you updated on any further news if there's any titles you'd like us to look a little closer at. Let us know in the comments below. NCSoft is gearing up for the release of Blade & Soul 2, as they've released the world map for the game's new continent, Haewol. The sequel to NC's flagship MMO, Blade & Soul, is set in a world with some familiar locations such as the Moonwater Plains, but we got our first look at the game's new map, the Haewol continent. This new land features a mist wood and jungle, as well as the familiar boss monster Ape King Ogong. The new map is interactive and allows players a close look at some of the locations, including videos of certain landmarks and locations. You can check out the new map on the official Blade & Soul 2 site. And in perhaps the most inevitable news of the week, Summoner's War Lost Centauria finally made its debut on April 29th, and it made quite the debut worldwide.
Lost Centauria is the latest in the Summoner's War IP from Come To Us, a real-time strategy battle game that launched worldwide at the end of April, with service in 15 languages. The mobile title debuted big, with over 1 million downloads on its first day of release. This number barely comes as a surprise, as Come To Us had previously announced the game had managed to surpass 6 million global pre-registrations back in mid-April. So if you're one of the aberrant few who hasn't yet dived into the world of Lost Centauria, then you can check out the game now on the App Store or Google Play. And in updates and new releases, Black Desert Online console players may soon be taking to the seas as the game has launched a new boat building event, allowing adventurers to earn materials needed to set sail by helping out some more established seafarers in Port Ephyria. This event runs until May 24th. The Secrets and Science update has finally launched in Bless Unleashed. The update brings a new story as players travel through Borean on their way to Eidolon Forest and their encounters with a sinister group called the Faceless. There's also a brand new invasion quest, as well as updates to reputation and prestige quests and various UI and UX improvements. And if you're here in Korea, then it's time to get pre-registering for the latest cross-platform MMORPG from Kakao Games, Odin Valhalla Rising. This adventure set in Norse mythology comes from the makers of Three Kingdoms Blade and Mabinogi Mobile. So if those are your speed, then get your name on that list before release in June.
That's it for today. Are you as excited as we are for all the upcoming releases from Line Games? Let us know in the comments down below. Also, if you are into esports, make sure to check out Naomi's Nerf This video on Thursday. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video. And then I'll see you next week. Bye bye!